What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the Toy Room, and welcome to Shelf Tours episode number 3. So if you haven't seen any of the previous Shelf Tour episodes, make sure you check those out. You don't really have to watch them in any particular order, but in episode 1 we took a look at my entire video game and movie collection. Episode 2 we took a look at my Back to the Future figures behind me, and now in episode 3 we're going to be taking a look at all of my Avatar figures that are behind me right here. I have 3 full shelves, or not full, but mostly full, shelves of Avatar figures, and also have this really awesome Avatar shirt that I got from Target, I don't know, maybe like a year or 2 ago. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Shelf Tours episode 3, Avatar: Last Airbender. Okay, so before we get into the actual shelves, I did want to show this off because this is my most recent pickup that is not on the shelves right now, and that is the Fire Nation Komodo Rhino. So this is pretty awesome. Been holding off on it for a little while. I found it at Books A Million, I think for $25, $26. Was hoping I would find it somewhere else eventually, but this is still the only place I've been able to find that. So look forward to a review coming soon of the Fire Nation Komodo Rhino. Very excited about this. Alright, so I got my cell phone flash out just to help with the lighting, because the lighting on this side of the room isn't all that good. But the first shelf up here is all Funko Pops, and so is the second shelf, with the third shelf just being like standard action figures. This shelf is all pretty much Fire Nation, and then these are all of the heroes right up here. So we'll start right up front with this Aang on the air scooter, and this one right here, if the camera will cooperate. Come on, camera, come on. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty much focused. The lighting is throwing it all off. But we have Aang on the air scooter, and then this is the chase version that does glow in the dark. Then this is the standard version of Aang in the air scooter. And we have the original release of Aang here, kind of doing his airbending pose. We have Aang in the spirit world. This one is really, really cool. The glow on this one is actually pretty incredible. And we have Aang airbending over here. I believe this one was a New York Comic Con exclusive. Then you have Aang in this sort of action pose here from season 3. There we go. And then we have this version of Aang here, bending all 4 elements. This is the chase version that glows in the dark. I believe this one was a Target exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. And then coming up here, we have Saka and Katara. 2 different versions of Katara. I love both of them, but this one here is just so epic. Then moving over, we have Korra here. The one on the left is the standard release, and the one on the right is the metallic version and the glow in the dark version as well. I love both of them, but if I had to choose one, I'm obviously going to go metallic and glow in the dark. The effects on them are amazing. Then we have the chase version of Korra right here that also does glow in the dark. And then moving on, we have the flocked version of Appa here. This is the 6-inch, and I have the little tiny Momo on top of them. Then we have the standard release of Appa, the original one, and this is the 4-inch version that is not flocked. And then we have this little tiny version of Appa that came with the Appa cereal that I have down here. And then right over here we have the Cabbage Merchant with his cabbage cart. I think that was a New York Comic Con exclusive as well. And we have Toph, Suki, and Zuko over here. Now the reason that I put Zuko over here and not with the Fire Nation down here is because this version of Zuko is good Zuko. This is Team Avatar Zuko when he, turned over to the good side. So that is the entire hero shelf, and pretty much every single Funko Pop from Avatar, not counting all of the Korra ones, because the only ones that I actually wanted I passed on all the other ones. But as you can see, those are all of Team Avatar right up there. So let's go ahead and bring it down to the Fire Nation. So this is basically all Fire Nation with then just a mixture of other random stuff, as you can see. So down here we have obviously Uncle Iroh, as well as the chase version. Hold on, focus on Uncle Iroh, please. There we go. Then the chase version of Zuko with his fire daggers. And then we have the 2 different Fire Lord Ozais. And then we have General Zhao over here. The standard version, as well as the variant with the glow-in-the-dark flame. And we have Mei, Ty Lee, and Azula right up here. Different versions of Azula. So we have this version over here, which was really, really hard to find and pretty valuable at one point in time. And we have the Big Apple's collectible Azula right here with her awesome fire effects. Then we have the standard release of Zuko that is the same as this one, just this one has the fire daggers and this one has the fire blast. And then we have the Blue Spirit right over there. So now coming to the background, we have this pretty awesome poster of, let me see if I can get in here. There we go. So we have this pretty awesome poster of Aang kind of just doing his thing. The reason I put all this stuff here and not over here is because I just didn't have space on that shelf. Now that poster right there actually came from this calendar that I have over here, and it's just really awesome Avatar calendar. So we have that right over there. And moving back over this way, we have the special Steelbook Blu-ray editions. It's kind of hard to tell. Let me get the light. Let's see what's the best I can do with the lighting. That might be the best I can do, but you get the picture. It's the standard Steelbook Blu-ray box set of The Legend of Korra, as well as obviously Avatar: The Last Airbender. Then I have this really cool dice set that I got, I think, from Hot Topic on clearance, and then the Appa cereal that I mentioned earlier. And that is going to do it for this shelf. And then right back here, you can kind of see that's the top for the dice back there. And that's going to bring us over from obviously Funko Pops to just standard action figures. All right, and here are all of my just regular standard action figures from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is a mixture of Loyal Subjects, Diamond Select, and McFarlane Toys, I believe. I'm not going to remember which one is which specifically, so I'm just going to show off the actual figures. But we have this Cosmic Energy version of Aang, as well as the smallest Avatar toys. This was from like the 5 Surprise line of toys. And we have this really sick version of Appa. I know that's McFarlane Toys for sure. Then we have this version of Aang with a smiley face writing on top of Appa. He didn't actually come with Appa, I just kind of stuck him on there. Then we have this other version of Aang, and this other version of Aang. Come on, camera. Focus on Aang. There we go. And then this other version of Aang. Again, camera. There we go. And then this statue of Aang right here. And then this other version of Aang that's hidden all the way back there, because he always falls over. He's meant to be floating on that air ball right there, but it just never works, so I have to prop him up against the background. And then you can see in the background, I obviously have the map of the entire nations right there. And then coming back up front here, we have this really awesome version of Katara. Really, really amazing. Then we have this other version of Katara right here. And then another version of Katara back there. And then Saka right over here. There we go. And behind Saka we have Toph. There we go. So we got Toph. And then right up here we have this version of Zuko. Come on. There we go. And then behind him we have Uncle Iroh, as well as another version of Zuko back here. And then another version of Zuko right there. Azula back there. And Fire Lord Ozai. There we go. Fire Lord Ozai back there. And then one last final version of Zuko kind of creeping in back there with the long emo hair. And that is going to do it for the entire Avatar collection. Alright, you guys, so that is going to do it for Shelf Tours episode number 3, Avatar: The Last Airbender, as well as a little bit of The Legend of Korra. My favorite TV show of all time, pretty much my favorite anything of all time. I cannot wait till the Netflix shows drop, as well as all the future movies and everything that's coming out for Avatar. It is a really, really good time to be an Avatar fan, and I cannot be any more excited. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.